Yabi and Stan will come in through connector here. Here comes the pop flash and the execution.
Okay, well, shox under a bit of pressure here. He's called this one out. He wants to stand and fight, but a few bullets to pepper him back. And exertion, a great opener from him. First round of ESL Pro League for the young gun, and he finds the opener onto Yabi. Now the flash towards CT from Dexter. This is going to initiate the fight. There's one back the other way. shox steps forward. Everybody's blind right now. The flash is no good, and Torji's starting to push in. The nade to hold them at bay, but maybe this is enough for MOUZ. They're buying time.
A lot of damage has been done here, but still plenty of time. Cadian with the dual Berettas, but it's not quite enough. JDC mowing them down towards spawn. 4 versus 2, and Cadian will have to find a couple more incisions if they're going to have any sort of chance here. Time is of the essence. It doesn't look good. They might just have to save, but a lot of damage put out there. But that's going to be it. A nice clean round from Mousesports. 4 players surviving, presumably with the bomb blast here, and Stan will just have to save. Couple of smokes towards connector and jungle, and 1 pop flash as they make their way out of Palace.
Well, this is going to be a big first day of games. It's going to set the tone here for the group because we don't know who's going to be coming out on top of this one. You kind of plant your flag, make a bit of a statement of intent.
Exertion, as mentioned, towards top of middle. We will see that AWP of Torchi open things up. That's towards shox on the A-bomb side. So a double kill from Heroic, that mid presence working out quite nicely for them. They'll have to retake the A site. It's completely open at this stage. Utility will be dropped, and presumably the bomb will be planted.
Likely he's going to catch Frozen with the back turned. It might come down to Dexter in this forward position towards connector. There's the fight. It's down. He's the wrong timing. Frozen's going to get the better of him. In the meantime, Yabi onto Dexter. It's a 2-on-3 situation starting to ensue, and well, now it's just Torji. This AWP to light up the server here. The bomb halfway gone. Tessus sweeps out, cleans up the mess, gets the defuse, and they can pick the big green back up because Cadian, well, he's still alive. Don't worry about that. They're going to rock double AWPs.
The steps are clear, or are they? It's connector. Well, Yabi will lie. There's a little bit of damage, but now they know exactly where he is. He's going to be mowed down momentarily. And there it is, nothing he can do. JDC with the perfect timing.
Yeah, really taking their time with this, aren't they, MOUZ? Just pulling Heroic apart at the seams, being a nuisance. And a flank again, it was beaten last time. This time round, Tessus is the man with the plan against Frozen, who's definitely not looking the right way on the reload. He goes down, his position's been given up. Torji under pressure will hit a shot through the wall, and the repick right there. Why the hell not? You love to see a bit of pizzazz.
Yeah.
Jazz hands coming out early.
They absolutely are, and they've slapped Heroic in the face. Cadian, he'll surely be going down, and there it is. They bounce back. This is a great start on the T side. Everything you could hope for, really, and I dare say it's a partial buy for Heroic. This is how it all kicked off. The Molotov towards Sandwich, lightly toasted. shox will be dropped. JDC, like we said, a pincer maneuver towards the A side. Everything just went perfectly well for them there. Torchi just looking over it, seeing if anyone resides within that connector. This is a very important kill. Yabi will find it. It's time to fall back as well. They detected the B split. Now JDC to open things up if possible. But Tessus gets the better of him once again. But there's the split factor. Tessus backed up by shox. Got a huge lead
not
here.
Bad.
Still a chance. That's a great HE grenade.
Okay, well, Stown's already forward here. He's in the thick of things. He might be able to deny this plan. It's a fake. They're going to step into it. Frozen. He'll annihilate Stown. They're setting up in the 2-on-2 at this point. There's lots of utility for Cadian. The pep in the step could be the problem here. He's flashed over. shox will be able to at least find a line, but Torji's got his, and that's the number of shox. It should be Cadian wanting to scamper on out of town.
The opening frag on the Heroic side, but still, one by one, they were taking down the pressure from the B apartments and the short area. No way to back it up. They were being split in half. So they are smoked out for now, but they are holding them off.
Stown might even catch the kill in the back here. Yep, every day of the week, and now they know they're boxed in. The only way is forward. Time, the biggest issue, and now just getting peeled apart at the seams. Cadian will grab another. Torji will respond, and if they stand and bang, if they stand and trade, the kills might keep coming. It's just JDC now, left in a 1-on-2 situation, and that'll be it. Really good, aggressive play from Heroic across the map there. They knew this one was coming before MOUZ had even set their sights, so yeah, a great response.
The Tessus, a very nice HE grenade, doesn't actually connect, so it's up to the AWP, but they've actually got past. They've gained access here. Cadian missing shots as well. It's down to Tessus. He's going to be swarmed by those pistols, and the AWP is not connecting whatsoever. Exertion with a chance, but the bomb, it will go down. Flashbangs, and Tessus doing a very good job showing tenacity here on the B bomb side. Can he hold on for one more? He does the damage, and Yabi will pipe in. It's going to be just 4-on-2 here for now. We'll see whether they can close things out cleanly.
I think this should be a pretty simple finish now for poor Frozen. Just getting peppered from all directions. Cadian had a few opportunities. Look, he missed the shots, but he was still applying the pressure.
3 players with the bomb as well. There's the flashbang, and the smoke comes in eventually. Grenade followed things up, but they are getting access towards short here, but that's through a gap. Yeah, there must have been. Oh, this is getting a little bit awkward. Exertion, 40 found a gap, but shox was ready to fill it.
Everybody wants to know when Hooksy's back on the server.
Week 5, I suppose.
It's true.
Yeah?
Probably day 3 of week 5.
Yeah.
Because they're already in the quarterfinals.
True, first place in the group. The first team ever to go 10-0 in
Isn't that crazy?
After everything we went through.
Insane.
After all the conversations we had. And just to know, this round is over. They've done a pretty good job to make it as competitive as it was. JDC will survive as well, making an expensive round at least. But there we go. Heroic picking it up. Just one player surviving. That was Cadian on the pick of Mousesports here. But looking much stronger now. Cadian, like I said, the massive gap there on the right-hand side. Did he body block it or... That'll be exciting. Either way, it's going to be the penultimate round here. Number 14. And that's a kill, surely. Exertion. He had Stan dead to rights. Perfect flashbang there from Dexter. Utility usage looking very, very nice here as that's max damage achieved towards 2 players. And Gabby will come in and finish them both off. He wasn't aware of the second player there. And it's actually a man advantage for MOUZ.
Oh, that's a put in your pipe and smoke it type situation with that HE. But oh, look at the repeats. This constant aggression from Heroic just all across the map. They're not ready for it. Torji goes down. They're all just surging towards middle. Xerxin, we know you're around here somewhere. He's going to pluck Shush out of the pack. Now they know that there's multiple members. The steps are being made. The fights keep coming. And Heroic just looking to stand and bang here.
It's an absolute battlefield. And it will be Cadian coming out on top for now. But they still have JDC to contend with. He's done a lot of damage. He absolutely can. We'll see whether this is possible. JDC lines himself on the bomb site. Time ticking away. He needs to get 1 kill and isolate the other. That will be enough. He's doing so much work here. The pressure being applied, but it will be Cadian with the wallbang to close things out. A little bit of fortune going in their favor, chat. The old bait and switch. The grenade might be a little bit deep, but actually it's perfect. That's about 70 damage total there. The Molotov.
Only 2 players here on the side.
Back, but here we go. Yabi has been brought online. It's a beautiful B set up there. Exertion with nothing left to do. It's going to be 9-6. What a tremendous comeback that was, Chad. You have to say.
Beautiful stuff from Heroic. It's what you want to see here. We know that they have the bogey pit coming up next of Dust 2, a map that we haven't seen either team play in quite some time, but that's the half. 9-6 on the nose in favor of Heroic.
Worked out perfectly. They've taken that vision away, and we'll be able to get inside Connector. Oh, that flash is brutal. Can he get out? It was close. Cadian makes a bit of a meal of it. Next, another player towards the CT spawn position, but it's Stan and Yabi opening things up towards A. This is looking very promising indeed. Torshi with a lot to do.
Oh, can you see the toes?
But the spins are coming in, and it's just Torshi now. And Stan will close things down with the P250. A nice slow round there. Exist is loving it.
Cadian's, you know, he's calm, he's collected here. It's the first game. It's the first map of this best of 3 in a game which I think a lot of people would have had pegged in about a 45-55, maybe 50-50, all things considered. We did see Heroic play at Blast, right? They're one of the partner teams over there. And then we got to see, well, MOUZ play with Bemis earlier. It's down, out A ramp now. The AK in his hand. The scout from Torji is going to spot one up towards the Palace position now. Pressure applied towards middle as bullets coming through the board. Dexter! He's going to have an absolute zinger. But Yabi draws one back.
Desert Eagles are out in full force, and they are singing loud and proud. Exertion with the double. That's through the smoke, and they've actually got the man advantage. 4 versus 2. Torshi can end things right here, right now. The scout shot eludes him, and maybe a slight advantage for Heroic with the bomb planted, and box his way out of this one. Spots the first player. That's an easy kill. Frozen will give it up, but he's just going to stay alive here.
Frozen's doing a great job. He's keeping the focus. Both of them are coming to clear this while space is being taken by the other CTs. They're in the site now. Time is the biggest issue. There's a kit on Xerxin here. The Galil, they know where that is, but they don't know where Yabi is. The left, right, good night. It's going to go the other way, and the defuse comes through. The rifle scooped up, and a great round for MOUZ to bring themselves back into this matchup.
The double deagle kill. Incredible precision. Dexter opening up the fragging here as well, the in-game leader with a strong shot, and this was spectacular. That was the shot, the 90-degree flick. Barely could see him. Not sure if he could, but we'll take it either way.
You can see that on your radar.
Right.
If you take a look at that at home, everybody, if this does get into a diffuse... Oh, this boost is perfect. Dexter's going to take both. It looked good. It looked like they had found the solution to the problem.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yabi will fight his way out of the palace, but unfortunately for him, Frozen's got it on the lock and key. Star, the last player remaining here. An awkward fight towards the window. Nothing he can do with it, and that's a very, very clean round for Mousesports. Dexter can't believe his luck.
Both of them there, and good job from the in-game leader. This is the opening kill from Torji here. Seemed too easy. He was able to get in, get out, get away. Oh, and that nade was also coming into play. So that also played Dust 2, but other than that, it's not a map that these two teams frequent, which is why we were talking about the change. And speaking of change, Aggressy down middle, Torchi's going to find Stown.
Freebie almost. Nothing that could be done in response, and a little bit of damage there.
Like Ships in the night in this connector position for now. Yabi, he can be the difference maker here. He may have found a gap. Torchi ready for it in the AWP, up close and personal with the scope in play, stalls the Frozen. He's going to do it himself. And there's Torchi for the final frag. That seemed way too easy.
Very clean, very concise. The opening pick there from Torchi. Surely they Molotov this spot. Here it comes. But it's the first kill for Dexter. And I feel like they know Frozen is there as well. Yeah, they absolutely do. He'll be going down. That HE is going to find him no problem whatsoever. An advantage for Heroic for the first time in any of these gun rounds, to be honest with you. They still have to deal with Exertion, who's been a nuisance, a thorn in their side. As the smoke subsides here, they've actually missed the flashbang, but not the shot. That's great work from Cadian. AWP secures the round. Torchi, nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I was ready though. I was like, yeah, MOUZ, I'm about to take it.
But Torchi, as we mentioned, saving the AWP. Much better from Heroic. You said you wanted to see those set pieces, Chad, and they seem to be working for them. A bit of a... No, yeah, like a bit of a strange setup in terms of like they went for the double. Unfortunately, they got the opening kill, but having to extinguish the flame suggested there was a second player there.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And
I think you're right.
No presence towards middle whatsoever. Here it comes, the wave, the onslaught, the U2 is just coming over.
Gets stuck in. Frozen will be the first line of defense, and he'll get the first kill, but I doubt he gets the second. It's going to be a back and forth affair here. Exertion will maintain the lead, and he's done a boatload of damage as well. 4 versus 3, but the walking wounded make their way in towards the A bomb site, and just a matter of time before they give this one up. The bomb's in a very awkward spot.
Look at all the use for JDC. You've got a Molly on Dexter as well. As they try and make their way into the site here to try and plan. Oh, Dexter is spreading, and that's a great shot. All right, maybe that's something. Still very unlikely here, but a good shot from Cadian. It's turned into a leg shot back. So I'm getting excited, maybe all for naught here. The rifle Exertion steps out. The bomb drops once again, and he'll even find the last kill of the round. So maintaining this 2-round advantage, MOUZ 13-11 now, just 3 more to close.
As we get into round 26, Shush, he spotted a gap here. I dare say he's going to exploit it. A beautiful sequence there, Chad. Oh. He does tremendous work on this B bomb site. Call it done. This round's over. Takes matters into his own hands and actually going to finish up towards A as well.
This is a little bit sketch because Dexter's still here.
Yeah, they've actually...
I don't think they're ready for Dexter right now. They have to be considering this at some point. Dexter's going to come in. Oh, they've heard the steps just in time. And poor Dexter.
Yeah, that could have fallen apart very quickly. Well spotted. But if he denies a plant and gets that second kill, who knows?
That's going to be 13-12. We're back to a 1-round game.
Well, difficult to...
Starting to come over now, but will it be here in time? Exertion now spotted towards the back of the bench, and Molly's going to come. It's going to flush him forward into a fight. It's too deep. It's too deep. He can stand and deliver here. Tessus will still get it. It's a 3-on-3, and the kills keep coming. Shush, the perfect timing. This is looking rough for MOUZ.
It absolutely is.
The money situation has to come into question now. Do they go for this?
We'll see whether they can find anything to justify going for the full retake at this point. I would say probably not worth it. They've got an incendiary. If Dexter can find a shot, or if Frozen can do something like that, that's the kill towards the van. Now, they might as well go for it. It's up to the AWP to defend. So to come right down to the Y here. Frozen, can he find the second? He absolutely can. Cadian fighting on the back foot, and it's fallen apart.
Doesn't have a, oh, I was going to say he doesn't have a kit. He can scoop one up that was just in time there for Dexter, so he's going to get the clutch next to his name. But that was Frozen. That was some great shooting from him coming through the apartments.
Frozen, hearing these jumps towards middle, and I dare say he'll do some damage there, but unfortunately not. Steps into flames. Tessus, well, flash will take him down. Up to Torchi here. Oh, another flashbang that's very effective. Dexter hidden towards Sandwich as well. So Torchi goes down. He'll have to deliver. That's a great first shot to open things up. And Dexter, there he is. He's activated from the sidelines. And they know exactly where Stan resides here. 20 seconds remaining. Can't get the kill. Exertion to close things out. And they have found map points on the CT side here, looking very promising.
I want to come up connector, and that is going to be a bit of an issue. Dexter and Frozen are both having quizzical glances, and there's some info. Frozen's seen enough, but here comes Shush, the pecan out. He's got the info. They know Dexter's here as well. 1 and done, and they're into the site. 2-on-3. Exertion now. He's seen 2 players putting pressure on the site. The bomb is getting planted default.
Well, here we go then. At 3 versus 2, Exertion, 20 kills to his name so far. We need a couple more to guarantee this round. Stan towards CT.
I'll be able to get Stown here. If he clears CT, this is a free kill. Stown's not going to be ready for this.
Oh, is he ever though? He is ready, and that's an insane shot. It looked like he was shooting the sky, Chad.
What on earth happened there? It's down with the spidey senses tingling, and now JDC, you better save, mate. The lost bonus, there's none of it. They're coming for you. They're taking the fights. They want his gun, and Stown, the hero of the round, will get the final kill. They're still in it. They are still in it. Oh.
Just about. I don't know how he hits that shot. We need to see the replay. It looked like the mouse fell off the desk. It's going up into the sky. He loses control of the garden hose, but somehow a stray bullet will connect. And we've got to see it. So, yeah, look, he's got... What's it gone up there?
It's like he's got a hair on the sensor.
Yeah,
you know, it's
exactly. I thought it would look strange, but nothing like that. And here we go towards middle. Maybe looking towards that B split, Chad. We have got Yabi towards the B apartments.
Or she's still here.
He still is, you're right.
The strong B setup right now for MOUZ. Very strong. That's the first. This is just going to fall apart for Heroic. I think they're going into the AWP. Torji's grabbed one. JDC. They didn't account for him. Poking his head out the window. Hello. Thank you very much. Shush now out of Palace. The last man standing at 1-on-5 with 20 seconds. The bomb down mid. I don't think so. He's grabbed the first, but that's going to be the last. Exertion comes in, and fantastic work for him. 22 kills in the roster, in the main squad, getting it done, and MOUZ on their map pick will pick up the victory.
They absolutely do. That sets the tone for Group C. We know it's going to be close clashes every single game, every single map.
Seen that come into fashion a lot here at EPL as they will charge quickly up behind that Molotov, and it looks like they want to push the issue. Coming in for an A split right now, things are about to get dicey. The flash forward towards long, it's going to try and buy them some room, but it's Torji to strike first over towards short. Now smoked off, Exertion chimes in, and Heroic, they've been locked out. See you later.
Oh, they absolutely have. 2 players remain, and they can't even find a kill. It's still a chance, I suppose, but the bomb's in such an awkward position for them. They'd have to go all the way back through the long doors, and they're in a 3 versus 2. Half HP for both of them.
Yeah, look, Dex, you don't get that many kills, mate. Don't give them away on the scoreboard with a team nade. That's the worst of both worlds in a way. Is there goes Stown, just sat on his ass as it is just the new man, the new boy, Yabi.
He had a good performance on Mirage, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. You know, he's sharp, but Yanko was highlighting some of those fights that maybe he should have won. That's one he maybe shouldn't have, and he's going to look for more here. Peers out, another beautiful shot. 10 seconds. I don't know if he's got time to get the bomb. He knows he has to hunt. He knows he's taking the fight. Yabi pushing forward, taking the duel. Frozen will silence us as that got very, very close right there. Some fantastic shooting from Yabi. Push here. It looks like Frozen has been paired up with JDC. Dexter looks like he's going to be playing the A site with Exertion, and Torji, well, he's going to do what Torji does best, move around the map. But Cadian will get the better of him in this exchange. Oh, Exertion's been peppered away at as well, so some real issues here. And if JDC goes down to Cadian, this should be the round. But
we're still alive.
A lifeline here.
Yep.
Thought he was going to peek off the back of that. Really no indication that he wants to go for this fight. And Yabi top mid during all of this. He can win the rounds here if he just comes in late. That's a nice shot. Plenty more to find here. As I don't think they're a
no, there's the 2.
Maybe they don't have to. Xertion, this is massive stuff right now, and they're just walking forward. More damage done. Shush is low. And remember, Yabi got dinked. Dexter will know this. The plant, it's safe. The molly's the only thing that can save them right now. Oh, and there's a smoke for the bomb. The round is done. The defuser's going to come through. Yabi just has to save. That's a 3-0 start.
That's kind of insane. Cool as a cucumber, manages to do damage to the third and Goose as well, and his teammates just mop up the kills. That is a gut punch towards Heroic. A round that should have been in the bag. That was what? A 5-on-3 at one stage, and Exertion just takes matters into his own hands. JDC, as I mentioned, just tidying things up. The smoke was down. The only option they had was the Molotov, but nothing could be done. We get into the next round, and it's going to be a long take here as we kick things off. Missed a bit of the action, but it's Dexter to open things up. Exertion chimes in as well. It's a full buy from Heroic, and they're getting mowed down left, right, and center. 2 players remain once again, and Mousesports are off to an absolute flyer here,
It's
Jack.
great to see this newest addition from the Academy roster getting the frag. 7-3 right now. Tessas, he's going to try his luck. Everyone else has been issued a dud hand. An AK picked up, nades to dodge. A kill to come through, but regardless, he's gone down. Just poor Cadian now. 1-on-4. The world against him here.
1 player towards the pit, that's Dexter. Offs himself up. I dare say he can get 2 here, but Torshi will keep it clean. 3-player survivor. Mousesports with a very strong start here. There is maximum loss bonus for Heroic at this stage, but no plants.
And now a mid to B to ensue. Dexter's going to be mollied out of place here.
He will, absolutely. Oh, he's going to have to fight now, Chad. Might as well. That will do. He'll maintain the man advantage. I dare say they won't hold on to it, though.
Go back to A here. They need to go back to A. Going B is the wrong call. They still know there's 2 players on the B site. They're rerouting, but this is the issue. Look, he's just tucked into to Goose. Exertion, this is the best position. Just deny the plant, you win the round.
They will be checking it, of course, but he's got the advantage on the first interactive. He takes down the rifle. Kaden will have to quick scope him as he jumps around.
That's it.
First kill. And yeah, it's not going to happen. That's the round. 5 seconds remaining. That kill is all in vain. Even if he gets the kill on CT spawn, this is not enough time. 6-0 will be delivered. You're absolutely right. Well spotted, Chad. Exertion 1-2's in towards Gaules. As long as he nailed that first kill.
And they need to start manifesting some of that now because this hole is massive. What? Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, the scout, it definitely works.
My skepticism has been proven incorrect, and it will be Torshi, though, to answer back. It's a nice shot towards the long, and he's trying to get out of there. Exertion continues to deliver the pain. That's the AK-47 from the back of the A bomb site, all the way at the long pier. Absolutely rails him. Wow.
Yeah, Kaden can have the scout shot, especially if Exertion's going to be hitting those. They have to go away. They have smokes, sure, but there's nothing else. Torshi won't be flashed off the line. Should be his every day of the week. Can tuck in. His teammates can take the next exchange, and then coming up the rear, it's going to be Kaden, the opener and maybe the closer here.
A chance, considering he's got the smoke down. An opportunity to get towards the A side, but Exertion slams the door right in front of his face there. Denied access, and
there's not too many of them around. I've read the law. Right now, it feels like Exertion is making up for that fact. JDC, he's been mollied out of position here, but still able to spam one down, completely blind. Frozen chiming in here as well. And guess what? The rotation, it's already here. Everybody wants some of this, and JDC will take 3. 8-0 for MOUZ. The half has been won.
To give up a round. Torshi, as mentioned.
He's ahead of this. Ahead of the lurk smoke. He gets the pick.
Brilliant.
He's just reading the play here.
That's world-class AWPing there.
And now they just have to run out short because that is the best option available. Dexter's aware of this. He just needs to stay alive. You kind of forced into a retake A here. Oh, and he's just going to peek over the top of the lip. It's going from bad to worse for Heroic.
It really is. Can he find another through the smoke? They just have to commit. Try and see if they can claw this round back. There's a chance out of the AWP. Kaden can't convert it. Finally gets him through the smoke. 20 seconds remaining. They have to go towards A. Not too much presence there, but Frozen is towards long. Still has a bit of utility as well. Oh, what's just happened? Exertion comes from shore. It's a triple spray down, and Heroic can't catch a break.
I can't believe what we're seeing here. This was perfect, right? Ahead of the lurk smoke, great. This was ridiculous. And then the flank couldn't have been better timed. Using the cusp of that one way, the lineup. Yeah, it needs to go perfect, and that's why the util on the other side's a problem.
There's no Molotovs either to really make the CTs uncomfortable.
Oh, and they missed a smoke. You can see it in the sky over here when they come around the corner.
What is that?
Yeah, so they have to use this extra smoke. Well, that's mad they don't play. This is what happens.
Come on, lads.
These little details, they're not just going to happen.
Oh, that's an absolute shit show.
It's a bit of a mare here. The nade's not bad, though. And Exertion finally is going to be silenced here. Now it's Dexter's turn. He's been...
That's better.
Oh, having a bit of a time, and he's gone. So 2-on-4 situation. I think this might be Heroic's first round.
It might be, with the mist-thrown smoke as well. They make up for it. And Frozen will be gifted a freebie, perhaps. I dare say this round might be on. JDC...
We don't even have to shoot back. And then Heroic strike. So
don't lose both. Oh, God.
They're going to lose it all here. I think Frozen's going to stand and deliver the last kill of the round. That's a lot of damage done.
A lot of damage done,
They got the bomb down, so they can all definitely buy. And Kaden can even have his all.
They'll get $3,500 per player, actually. So...
You do have to worry about this scale down mid. This is the difference maker. Kaden might be able to pip the gap here as Torshi. Yeah, caught looking the wrong way, and now the acceleration for the mid to B. Kaden's out. He's trying to stifle the rotations back, but Frozen and JDC still on the site. The bombardment is coming. The onslaught is here, and this is the first time they've truly been tested. Dexter with the AWP. Apparently, not known to be an AWPer, and now it's JDC's turn. The German stepping up big. 1-on-2. He had a chance, but now Heroic have strung consecutive rounds together here. They will be put under the pump if they can't course correct here. Now, this is one of the earlier situations where they found themselves in a bit of danger, but Dexter and Frozen are going to draw them back, both biffing towards long. That is an awful
Dexter, you wouldn't.
Information. Dexter, play on the fade, or is he going to go for the push? Down seeming
Starvin's got him, surely.
Somewhat aware of this. The fade's starting to come through, and on the grey screen, looking the wrong way. Dexter goes down, but we're still in a 3-on-3 here.
So, Dexter gets caught out. JDC towards lower, however. It's all down to Starvin at this point. If he does detect it, the round should be theirs, but he's running up without a care in the world. A clean spray will give Mousesports the advantage once again. Can they deny 3 rounds in a row for Heroic? Bit of a run boost here. Works out towards CT spawn.
On the fall.
He absolutely did. Let's have to pick this together. It's actually looking pretty decent, but Frozen, he's there to make up for the missed shot, and Kaden will have to pull off one of his absolute fantastic clutches here, and he's been given a couple of shots with the flashbang starting to come through now. Can he nail the second? He absolutely can. He's on for the 3 versus 1 here, Chad. JDC in towards CT spawn. I dare say he's going to check it. It all comes down to the timings here, and he cannot convert the situation in his favor. A great effort though, Chad.
Cannot re-peek, allowing this AWP to play first. The Gandalf spot is there, and he takes a shot through the box. It should connect. Here he is, xantares playing around the smoke. 10 bullets, he will convert the first. The reload coming in, there's pressure from Long now as well. The new addition, what's he got? Is he going to consider this? The Long, he's just going to get peeked on here.
Well, there we have it, Chad. That should be the round. It's just JDC who's towards Long. Doesn't have many points of access here. And the A pincer actually working out. It was looking like Mousesports had that round in the palm of their hand, but JDC still fancies it. He knows they're very low. Lots of damage has been inflicted, but his days are numbered here, and it is going to be Heroic bouncing back. We said that was a very important round. I dare say this could be... And fortunately, only 2 CTs there, but another decent smoke will take vision away. The Molotov doesn't do much for them, and now the rotation's starting to come through. Deep breath, boys. They're starting to come in. You said the 5.7's the perfect weapon for the job. The snapping turtle finds a couple of kills to open things up. There's still flashbangs available. JDC.
We've got 27 seconds. It has to be the pivot now to short or nothing. And they're not ahead of this right now. Dexter, if he can stall them out as they try and cross this massive void of the mid doors, they'll need to get the bomb. The bomb's loose. 18 seconds here. Heroic just don't have time for this. Yabi's going to get a big kill, but where does he go? Which side do they hit? They need the kills. This round is already done. Just hide, MOUZ.
Exertion. He's waiting towards the A ramp, and is it going to be enough? They don't kill. They don't have time.
There's just no time. It's done. The clock, Heroic's biggest enemy here. A bogey map, a bogey pick. Well, a bogey showing right now 11-4 in the favor of MOUZ. The NXT boys, that little trio showing they can play Dust 2, and they're looking hot.
They absolutely are.
Will be sent looking elsewhere towards the top of mid. He crawls, and either way, it's not going to be an easy fight. That flash is beautiful. The white screen goes to black as JDC will turn out the lights.
Yeah, they've done well to even get 1 kill on the CT side, make it a double. Starn coming to life here, but back and forth we go. The P250 can't quite connect on the second, and they found themselves an advantage here in the must-win pistol. Shush will get that advantage, and Starn not happy with that. Looking to answer back once again. He's very low, though, and he's actually just maybe giving that one away a little bit, Chad.
They're trying to be proactive, and the fight's going to keep coming. Heroic and classic style just want a duel, and they should have done enough here. Torji will be deleted by Tessus, and they will grab the pistol.
Had to be gifted a couple. And we spotted an easy one. That's towards Pip. Yabi removed. I dare say he's got 2, but not quite. A trade.
It was a 4-man lean, so there's still 3 players on A. This is dud info for MOUZ. If they just run up now onto the site, there's still plenty of players to deal with this. Cadian's under pressure now. Down here delivering. He's going to get traded out, but there's so much damage done to the onslaught here. This is going to divide. It's going to conquer. And Heroic are looking great for the first gun round now. Just this pace from MOUZ. Stalled, stopped, stunted. Time to shrivel up.
Well, at least they're back into this game now. This should be a round that's guaranteed to be theirs. I say that, Shush might not be aware.
What do you reckon, Frozen uses black bars?
Yeah, it does feel pretty awful these days, but Cadian given the task to take him down. We'll see whether he can find it cleanly, and indeed he can. That's Torshi removed, and a very, very important round for Heroic to pick up there.
So when we start adding these things up, unless they have a bit of a fire starter here, Cadian blind. This is a chance. Have to convert that. xantares will. Another banger, another zinger. Needs to hit something as... Oh, Shush is pushing into the den here. You can't be giving over those.
Okay, well, still advantage Heroic, I would say, especially with that play from Starn. He gets the bomb down. Incendiary on top of it as well. They might be able to recover it. Actually forces JDC through, but that's to his advantage. He has a smoke as well. 3-on-2 now. A couple of rifle in towards their arsenal, and Dexter patrolling middle. This is getting all sorts of ugly, but we'll see what Tessus can do with it. Lovely work. They have Yabi, Tessus, full HP against the 2 rifles now of Exertion and JDC. Smoke towards tunnels.
Well, that's an easy liner right there. I like the look of that one.
An old school one.
All right, well, tunnels has at least been secured for now. They both have M4s though, Henry. I have to feel that MOUZ are going to get this one done. He's going to be potent as the smokes are starting to fade.
Heroic have got this, Chad. Come on.
Creeping in, the duel to be taken. Exertion, he's going to take that first frag. Now JDC to activate. Tessus has dealt with him. Is there going to be time? Exertion coming up, massive 23 kills, continuing to deliver here on Dust 2.
Some pressure removed, as they do have a full buy here. We'll see whether Torshi...
Did he see him or what?
Has he done that?
What? Did he just shoot?
Must be insane. It's either he saw something, the very peak of his cap or something, I don't know. Cadian with a chance. JDC loves pushing these gaps, doesn't he? Gets the reload. He can go with a double kill as well. They'll maintain the man advantage, 4 versus 3. They know exactly where Tessus is, and they'll make light work of him. Mousesports starting to come to life here now, Chad. It's the MP9 that comes out on top, but surely won't get the second.
That has to be it. They know there's one defender left. All they have to do is send probes out. Torji, Dexter, both with AWPs. Just going to bunker down at long and hope that there's a push in either direction. And here it comes, the head-on collision, the fight, exertion. Can't get the kill. They know where Stown is now, and he might be able to get this one done.
I think he might do, you know. He's got the HE grenade, which actually is looking pretty decent. The Molotov denies some sort of access, but I still think that's a kill. That's a touchdown. That's a beautiful.
Perfect too.
30 seconds remain. So Torshi can get a nice clean plant down here. Going for the long plant, Chad. You like to see that. He can actually go down.
At some moment, Torshi's going to have to ask the question, is it short, is it CT, or is it long?
Oh, he's dead. It's over.
Looking the wrong way. Stown's, oh, he's missed the shot. Stown had the chance right here. Torshi's going to drop into spawn. This is getting out of control. Remember, it's a site plant. It's a lot.
There's no kid as well.
He's going to be able to take this fight from CT towards long. Stown has to take the fight. He drops in. Torshi denies.
I can't really explain what just happened there. The fact he misses that freebie of a kill towards Shaw, he just bails out.
And it all opened up with that Yabby pick. This is the opening duel. What does he see here?
See him?
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Boosting up and towards the side, but there's a quickness to this. 2 smokes on the cross. The util to follow here. Lots of mollies, lots of flashes available. The spam is through. Dexter, the madman, up on the ledge, takes the fight, jumps around behind them, and Dexter had 2 more on the plate, but Stown's bailed them out. He's seen a lot here, and the kills keep coming.
The leap of faith from Dexter leads us to a 3 versus 3, but not for long. Tess is removed. Down to Star now.
Did you see the barrel?
Not sure, Chad. He definitely saw.
The backpack now. The barrel. The guy. Whoa. Okay. Jeez.
This game has got it all. It's got the excitement factor.
His gun model must have been covering the body.
Exactly. An actual old school B rush. Let's get it on. Let's see what can be made of this. Dexter looking to farm some serious cash here towards middle. The triple kill is found. It's the MAC-10s doing all the work here. And there it is, series point for Mousesports. On Dust 2, where it looked like they perfect rounds at this stage, and what we've seen from Dust 2 from both these sides so far suggests they won't be able to do that. A mistake we made at some point, but let's see what they can make of it.
Did Yanko predict MOUZ and everybody else predicted Heroic? This is a very difficult site to take with this off angle from Shush here. He's posted up, he should be good for the first, and now he can allow his teammate to play next. The util forces them back. It's down up close over the box. He should be good for a kill as well. I don't know how you're going to lose this one here. Torji, he's grabbed it back. He's been able to find a way into the site. Dexter taking down down. Torji's grabbed another.
What's happening
this
here?
This is a 3-on-5.
3-on-5. An absolute collapse from Heroic.
Oh, no.
They're not anywhere near it as well. They've actually got to play in CT
and a molly.
Yeah, I think we might be done. They've got 1 smoke in the retake. They have got a diffuse kit, but Cadian just for the AWP. Here comes the smoke. If that goes comfortably towards window, they might not have a chance. There'll be no saving here, lads. You've got to go for it. It will take a showstopper from the CT side here. No utility to speak of. Just have to hit their shots. Mousesports might have done it with the disadvantage here.
Well, they're trying something, boosting over, clearing what they can for the final round. Torji again, Dexter with the final kill, 16-9. An exertion with the boys out to play, reunited with the Kennedy brothers. They're going to 2-0 Heroic out the gates, and they play Dust 2. What a fun day at the office for this team. Look at the smiles on the faces.
Yeah, the bogey pick there from